What we hear from second gen family businesses as they're going into leadership transition is this desire to preserve their values and who they were and who their parents were, the people who founded the business. And this thing that they sit on and this word that consistently comes up is dad was an innovator or mom, she really innovated. She just tried things. And if it didn't work, she threw them out. And their kids, these G2 adults, will reflect on the struggle that their parents had, but how willing they were to just try new things and innovate. And those memories are baked into their minds of those struggles, but also what made them successful, what made their parents successful. And now they get up to the point where their parents are passed, and now their careers are gone through, and now they are at the end of their career, and they're thinking about what their future, what the future of their business is. And they'll look back and they'll say, it hasn't been, we haven't had great years recently. Things have really kind of slowed down, and they'll be looking for reasons why, and they really know where to look. They're just kind of carrying forward this legacy that they've inherited from their parents, and it's stagnating, and they're confused. And so they come to a firm like Stranberg, and they're like, we need new people, new blood, new ideas. We really got to get something going to help us carry forward for the future. We want to carry forward that innovative spirit that our parents had. And so we say, hey, that sounds great. We've got a legacy business here that's really looking to reinvent and do something new for the future. We get on board and we bring the person in, and we find a great executive to work with this family in innovating and carrying on the future of their business. We hit roadblocks, and the roadblocks are a conundrum that's kind of like I like to call a little bit like the innovation conundrum. Is that the innovative ideas of this new executive conflict with the memory the adults in G2 have of their parents. And as a result of that, innovation can't happen because it's in conflict with the legacy of the dad or the mom. I think this is fascinating. Dad or mom would have thrown anything out that didn't work. Yet here is the family business throwing out new ideas because they're worried about disparaging the honor that it had of their parents. Is a problem. It's very understandable. You can imagine being a child or even maybe a young employee looking at the pride on your father's face as he implemented a new ERP system, or when mom bought a new piece of machinery that cost $100,000 back in the 1980s, and she's worried about the cost of it, but wow, look what she could do. And now it's 2025. That machine is 45 years old and it's falling apart, and we're losing money on it. We need to buy a new machine. But no, 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 we can't buy a new machine because that was mom's machine. This type of logic happens all the time, and it holds back families from thriving because they're holding on to items. They're holding on to nostalgia and foregoing what they truly made their business great was that innovative spirit that they hired the person for. What we're looking at family companies moving forward into the future, innovation is going to be a fundamental necessity. And when you're looking at bringing new people in, you need to make sure that you can parse what is nostalgia versus what is truly the innovative spirit that you're looking for.